Oh, hello. I think I am live now. I'm hoping so. The connection is kind of wonky here, but just give me a second. Okay, I think I'm good. So hey everybody, Robert Renee here with Pernova. Just letting you know, just letting you know that I am in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, on the beach working, and so I just wanted to show you a view from my office today. As you can see the beach water, I might have to flip it around. Hold on 1 second. Like, get a load of this. Get a load of this. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm working. I'm working. Trying to flip it back over. Hey Cameron, how's it going? I'm trying to flip it back over. Okay. Can I turn the camera back over? Okay, there we go. Cameron, how's it going? Can't wait to talk to you later. So much to get caught up on with you. But basically, I just wanted to show everybody my office for today and the joys of working remotely. We're in a time where we don't need to be in an office unless you want to. You know, of course, I always preface it like if that's your desire to be in a building to work, if you feel more comfortable, if you feel more focused that way, by all means do that. But if you have the ability to work remotely, again, what I was saying the other day, working from home doesn't mean you have to work from home. Oh, thanks, thanks, Karen. Yeah, it doesn't get better than this view. I mean, it's like I am doing work because I have my other laptop here, you know. So it's not like I'm just chilling and doing this live. But I just wanted to share with you what I'm up to, what I've been up to, and essentially my office. If you work remotely, and if you have the opportunity to be out and about, by all means, seize that opportunity and do that. I try to tell people to avoid working from home because my thing is home is where the heart is, right? So if your heart is in Mexico, if your heart is on the beach, if your heart is in a nice restaurant somewhere, if your heart is, wherever your heart is, that's where, you can work from home technically. So there's no need to be cooped up in a room or in an office in your home when you can be out and about doing something and experiencing life, getting fresh air as you work. It does wonders for your mental health. It does wonders for your physical health because if you get out and about, you walk around, you go sightseeing, you can socialize, talk with people if you're an extrovert like that. If you want to try to be an extrovert, that's a great opportunity to do so because, there's been people that have come up to me and are like, oh, what are you doing? I see all these laptops and computers out, and that sparks up conversation, right? But, you want to also go to local bookstores or coffee shops or small businesses or restaurants, mom and pop shop restaurants, because they have really good food, and a lot of times they're not really put on the map like that. And so you want to go there and work and experience some great food as you work and talk to the owners of the business, ask them questions about how they got the company started, how what obstacles they've come across with starting their business. You want to make sure you try to do your best you can to just be engaged with people. Okay. Oh, no gracias. Oh, one thing I love about it, side note, is that there's all kinds of stuff that people are selling. I think there was like a chessboard he was selling, which is pretty cool. I would have gotten one, but I already have one. So I'll let that be a blessing to somebody else. But the great thing about the beach here in Mexico is that you're going to have, hey Keisha, you're going to have people that walk by and sell you stuff, jewelry, food, dried fruit, hats, clothing. If you want to do it, by all means, go ahead and get the stuff and to support the local people here. Again, Keisha, I know you just started watching, but I'm essentially showing my office for the day. let me turn it back around. My office. When you work remotely, this is what you can do. And then Keisha, she just started her company. She just started her company. It's Kimura. Definitely hit her up, inbox her. We have a lot of great things on the horizon. But Keisha, I wanted to let you know what you would be doing in the near future. Now that you have your business up and running. Oh, and the view is better when side note, I have a Facebook Live and Instagram Live going on. So if my eyes are kind of going back and forth, just forgive me. I'm just trying to figure stuff out now. But I wanted to show you a better view of my office. I love you too, Keisha. And yes, if you would like to donate anything, time, money, experience, whatever, by all means, please feel free to donate. My Cash App is $. Thank you so much, Keisha. Is $. Crenova Designs. I believe that's my Cash App. But for those of you who want to know my Cash App for real, it's on my profile, my bio. It has all of my contact information, my Cash App, my PayPal, my everything you need to. Also my GoFundMe. Everything that you need to know to support this small business of mine. But let me turn it back around.
That's my next one.
Turn it back around. Okay.
You want to start with something, man?
Oh, yes, please. And I see you get full-size service or beach-size service. Okay. May I have a bottle of water, please?
Okay.
And then also, what are your specials for margaritas?
I got a passion fruit, cucumber, mango, lime, and strawberry.
Ooh, I'll have a mango margarita.
Mango margarita, double or single?
Double.
All right, nice. I'll be back,
Live
baby.
a little. Okay.
You want any tequila special for the margarita? Julio Silver, Reposado, 1800?
No, just regular.
That regular,
just regular
okay.
is fine. Okay. And I'll look at the menu. I think I know what I want to eat, but I'm gonna look at it a little bit more.
Okay.
But thank you. I appreciate the love in both Facebook and Instagram. But see, like I was saying, essentially you can work double. I love you, Keisha. I love you so much. Yes, double. And see, the joy about working for yourself is that you can drink at any time of the day. If you find yourself on the beach doing work remotely, which I know I'm going to get to doing work eventually, but I just wanted to chit chat with you all first. Oh, also please subscribe, share, comment, forward, all that good jazz, because what I want to do is provide as much information as I can to the general population to let them know that you don't have to feel bad about working remotely. You don't have to feel bad about working on the beach. You don't have to feel bad about working by a pool. You can literally work wherever, as long as you have reliable internet access and you're able to do what you need to do. I want to be like you. Oh, I love it. You can. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, let me wave. Man. You can absolutely do that. All you really have to do, and we can talk offline or online, just whatever you want. But basically, all you really have to do is find what you're passionate about. My goal with starting Crenova was to help people develop their passions, help people, first of all, figure out what their passion is, because a lot of times we're not taught to pursue our passion. We're just taught to be in corporate America or get a job in the food industry or something and just work for somebody else in hopes that we're going to get a raise, in hopes that we're going to get, I don't know, a promotion, like a little 3% raise, So, a lot of times we've talked in talks that I've had with a lot of people, one common thing that has been reoccurring was that people don't feel valued at their job, and they don't feel like they have a purpose working in the current market that they're in. One of the reasons why is because you're essentially working for somebody else to help get them better. So all your dreams, aspirations, all your all your goals, everything that you want to work on has to be pushed aside to satisfy these demands from your employer that has provided you arbitrary deadlines that really mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. There's been times, when I was working in my previous job where I was told, oh, I need this by Friday. And I'm like, that's so laughable to me, because why does anybody need anything by Friday? Because you're not going to look at it on Friday. So if I work my butt off to get you something by Friday, end of day, you're not going to see it until Monday anyway, because you're going to clock out of work and then come back in. So why not say Monday? Why not say Monday morning? And what is the purpose behind this Friday deadline anyway? Because, I'm getting all these spam calls. Sorry. I'll get spam calls every now and again. What is the purpose of getting something to this person by this date that they literally just pulled out of their butt? I know that because I've been a project manager where I was working to set schedules and project deadlines and stuff. And literally, I just pulled it out my butt because that's what we were supposed to do. There's no science behind that. There's no reality when it comes to these deadlines that are set for the majority of the time. I'll preface it with majority of the time. But, it's just mind-boggling to me about how people have to meet the demands of somebody else, that's signing their paycheck or whatever, that doesn't really care about them, that doesn't really, have any desire to really see them succeed, because what they want to do is keep you as what they call a worker bee, in order for you to make them look better. It's all about their numbers. It's all about like, oh, what is our, are we meeting our metrics? Are we not, hey, are you pursuing your passion? Hey, are you really enjoying what you're doing? Hey, there's never any of those types of conversations. So essentially, what I've done with Cronova is work with people to actually pursue their passions, to figure out what they really enjoy in life, and go from there. But so yeah, just wanted to share a couple of things with you in regards to that. Like I said, I'm here now working and drinking because I can. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Again, if you can get the work done, then why not have a drink? Why be made to feel bad about drinking a little margarita when you're on the clock? Like if you're able to get the work done, then if you're able to get the work done, whether you're on the beach, whether you're by the pool, whether you're at a coffee shop, whether you're wherever you are, in the world, why let that prevent you from actually going out and pursuing your passions and going to these places that you want to visit? Don't let a job, my word of advice is don't let a job dictate your happiness. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. At the end of the day, only you are in charge, or only you are have the desire and the passion and the dream to make yourself better, not anybody else, especially your employer. So, Calvin, hey, how's it going? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, baby. So, welcome, Calvin. What I like to do in my social media podcast is just kind of, first of all, I have, hey, Keisha, how's it going? I have the Facebook and Instagram Live going, and essentially, give me one of those. I got you covered. No, I'll give it to you. One of the things is that you have to come here and get it, Keisha. That's stipulation. You gotta. Hey, Calvin, good morning to you too. You gotta come here and get it. But basically, you can work wherever you like. You don't. What I was saying before was, don't let a job dictate your happiness. Don't let a job dictate where you need to be physically in order to get the work done. If you're able to, I love you, Keisha. If you're able to get the work done on the beach, why not? If you're able to, if you're more focused, if you're more refreshed, if hearing the crashing of the beach waves relaxes you, soothes you, if hearing the laughter of people next to you soothes you. Oh, for those of you just joining, hold on, let me flip it around so you can see my view real quick. So this is my office for the day. I don't know what's going on with the Instagram, but here it is. This is my office. Yes, focus, driven, all of those. If you're able to work by some amazing people and build some great connections, then why not do that? Why limit yourself just being in a house, in a room, cooped up? You know, why not explore the world while you're doing work? Why not make connections? Why not breathe some fresh air? Why not, there's so many benefits to working remotely. There's so many benefits working at the beach, because I love the beach. But, and look, I'm being my own boss. I can sip a margarita at any time. Yeah, it's good stuff. Highly recommend the mango margarita at Blue Chairs Resort. Oh, by the way, I probably forgot to mention, I'm at Blue Chairs Resort in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's in the area called Zona Romantica, or in English, the Romantic Zone. They have really good, it's a historically LGBTQ resort. I don't know how many years it's been around, but it's been around for a long time. But you can Google it and find out like all the history behind it. But it's Blue Chairs Resort, or Blue Chairs Puerto Vallarta, or PV, or something like that. But you'll see like the history behind it. It started out, I want to say, no, gracias. Oh no, you wanna talk? Hey. See, we got some hat salesmen over here. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Rigo.
Rigo. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Rigo. This is yes, everybody in the world.
The working Vallarta.
Yes.
Welcome to Vallarta, eh?
Yes, absolutely. Come to Puerto Vallarta and get some hats. Please support him. Support him in his small business. Muchas gracias. Bye. Yeah. Again. Come to Blue Chairs, come to wherever resort, support local businesses, because that's what really makes the world go round. That's what really, we want to support the people who have been, especially the people that have been heavily affected by the pandemic. A lot of small businesses closed down because of the pandemic. They weren't able to get the, thanks Calvin, hola, I love you, Keisha. They weren't able to get the funding that they really deserve from the government. They weren't able to get a lot of assistance to keep their doors open. But a lot of these big companies have managed to stay afloat. And so what my goal is to infuse money, infuse time, infuse energy, infuse publicity, bring people from all over the world pretty much to help support these local businesses. So what I'm going to do in a lot of my podcasts is go to different restaurants. Let me hold this up so y'all can basically see how enjoyable this is for me. Go to different restaurants around the world, and primarily small mom and pop businesses. Go there and eat, talk with the owners, do some Facebook and Instagram and YouTube lives there. Put them on the put them on the back on the map as they should be. Also too, if you're watching, please like, share, subscribe. Do whatever you can to get the word out, because I know I'm like a relatively small platform in the grand scheme of things, but I want the message that I have to provide you all to spread around the world, ideally. But essentially, support local businesses, support small businesses, support the people who actually need it, support people that look like you, support people that act like you, support people with similar interests than you, support, just basically support in any way possible. It doesn't have to mean, doesn't necessarily mean financially, all the times. I know a lot of times people don't really have the finances to do so, but if you can spread the word about the good things that they've been doing, if you can, word of mouth is really effective. So if you talk about like, oh my God, I went to this one restaurant, they had like amazing food, y'all should go there, or we should go there. Maybe we could do like a birthday trip there. We could do, something. Support local businesses, support small business, because at the end of the day, those are the ones that matter. So that said, I see a couple other people join. Welcome. Thanks again for joining. I'll do another little view Maybe I need to change the view. I'll put it, should I stand up like this? Nah. Yeah, why not? I'll leave it like this for a while. No, you can't. You really can't see. I'm sorry, I'm screwing up. Clearly, I'm like the best videographer there is. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a pan. Hey, how's it going? Want to pan around so you guys can see the view from my office today. And then the beach is right on the other side. Now, it's pretty early, so there's like a decent amount of people here, but not a whole lot. Later on in the afternoon is when it really gets packed here. So I figure I come in the morning time. Ooh, that looks good. So people are getting served food, and I'm hungry. So I'm definitely, when the waiter comes back, I'm definitely gonna put in my order. But there is usually a lot of people that come in the late afternoon. There's live music playing. Well, not live music. There's music playing. There's, of course, liveliness and camaraderie, and just people all around. I don't really work well in those environments. I know some people do, but I figure, while it's still calm and serene, and while I can still hear the waves crashing, then I can go get some work done. Oh, that was my waiter. He's a little occupied right now, but he's going to be back in a second so I can put in my order. And so also, don't judge, because I love to eat. And so I'm probably going to be ordering like a bunch of stuff on the menu. So don't judge me. The thing about it is it's actually going to benefit this restaurant. So I'm like, why not spend my money where the food is good, the ambiance is great, the people are friendly, the waves are nice and soothing. Like, why not, pay for the experience here as opposed to going to those, chain restaurants that have overly priced food that, y'all fill in the blank, because I think I'm just, I don't know. I'm just passionate about just helping people in general, especially people that need it. So, but yeah, when he comes back, I'm going to put in my order. I see a couple other people that are coming through, and they're waiting to be seated. So I guess the rush is starting already, which is fine. But yeah, again, my word of advice is, if you have the opportunity to work remotely, if you have the opportunity to get out and experience life, if you have the opportunity to make and build connections, by all means, seize the day. So yeah, let me just sip on this and take a little break. This is my little, I guess my little 5-minute, 15-minute break. Oh, also, if you have any questions, if you want to give a shout out, whatever, feel free to text in the comment box. Feel free to, do whatever. This is good. Oh, and you also, when drinking at work, pace yourself. That's Pernova tip number 26. Do not overdo it when you're working. I know I'm a hot mess, because I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, when drinking at work, pace yourself. But there's the beauty behind working for yourself. Oh, and then also, you might want to set goals, timeline limitations and restrictions upon yourself. What happens is, especially if you're passionate about working, especially if you're passionate about doing the job that you're doing, you'll find yourself working many hours, more hours than you originally anticipate, just because you're like, oh my God. Like, for example, for one night, this was like a couple of months ago, I was working in a software called AutoCAD, and that software that's what we use to design building floor plans or homes, or one of the projects that I'm working on, which is called Howard Meadows. It's a subdivision design in the city of Ocoee, Florida. So I found myself, not because, I needed to meet a deadline, but because I was really enjoying working AutoCAD. I found myself staying up all night, one night, to the point where it was literally 10 in the morning, and I'm still cranking away. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that because that takes away time from my family members. That takes away time from my loved ones. It takes away time from, friends. You want to make sure you manage your time. I get that working for yourself is really enjoyable and you have a lot of freedom. You're able to do what you want and all that. But you also want to work on time management because, sometimes that puts strains on relationships. Last thing you want to do is have a relationship fail, especially a really good relationship, have that fail because you're spending too much time at work. I've talked to many people in the past and even recently who, their partners or their husbands or wives or what have you spend a great deal of time at work, and that puts a strain on their relationship, and they end up wanting more time, wanting more energy, and they just don't really know how to ask their partner that. So I'm asking on their behalf for the people that I've talked to that are really concerned about their partners working a lot. Please spend time with your husband and wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or whomever, because that's really important. I heard of a story, this was a long time ago, and I don't know how true it is, I don't know, whatever the case may be, but there was this woman who, she was a stay-at-home wife, and she had a husband that was always working. Now, he made a lot of money, right? And so she never, wanted for anything. She had, oh no, gracias. And they have people that give massages. Hold on, let me turn around. What you'll find, oh, there we go. A lot of the people that work here, especially on the beach, it's their livelihood to provide services for you, such as massages, such as food, whatever the case may be. So you'll hear every now and again people walking by asking for, if they want to, if I'm interested in getting a massage or if I'm interested in, anything. They have hats, they sell clothes, they sell jewelry. I did buy a bracelet the other day. It was really nice. It was like a baby blue bracelet, so I like that color. But you'll see a lot of people that are walking around offering their services. If you can, support these people because these people are literally feeding their family with the money that you provide to them. And so you want to make sure you look out for those people who are walking around on the beach and who are, just wanting to make sure you have a good time. Also, make sure you tip your servers well or tip people well that offer, a good service to you. Be it if you're at a restaurant or, if you buy an article off the jewelry or something on the beach. And also, I understand everything in life is negotiable, right? You definitely want to negotiate a little bit, but don't undervalue what you're getting, right? Because at the end of the day, it said these people are dependent on your money, and so you want to make sure that what you're providing is fair and reasonable, and if you can afford it, why not just give a little extra? Because what is relatively small for you can mean a huge deal for somebody else who who's actually wanting that support from you. Oh, thank you guys, thank you. I see a couple of other messages coming through. Hola. Oh no, gracias. Oh no gracias. So yeah, definitely support people as well as you can. What was I gonna say? I need to start writing a list of things that I'm going to talk about because my mind just kind of, with my ADHD, it kind of just goes all over the place. But anyway, and then also, the great thing about working remotely is that not only you set your own hours, but you can dictate when you're physically or mentally able to work. You don't have to do necessarily a 9 to 5 or have these strict timelines. If you have a disability, for example, if you have ADHD, if you suffer from depression or anxiety, if you have any physical ailments that require you to go to the doctor or hospital, you can work around those times. You don't have to put in sick leave requests and hope that your boss is going to approve it, or you don't have to put in vacation time when you're really sick, when you really need sick time to go to the doctor, because you have to weigh out the I only have such and such hours left of vacation time but I can use sick time as well, or I can have this type of leave, that kind of leave. No, you don't have to do all that. You can literally just use whatever time you want in order to take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you that's getting the work done. And so you need to be in your best health, physically and mentally, in order to perform. So if you have to spend a couple of hours of just laying out on the beach, or drinking or sipping on margarita, or let me sip before it gets like too watered down. Sipping on the margarita. If you need some you time, if you need some time to just like relax, okay? Or if you need some time just watching a TV show. One of my go-tos when I'm stressed and stuff is watching TV. I love movies, I love television, I love like any motion picture. So sometimes in order for me to kind of wind down, I just watch TV. So if you need to do that, by all means you can, because you are your own business. So that said, I'll leave off with that. Take care of yourself first, because at the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you better than you. So enjoy the rest of your day. I know I will, especially when I get this food in my belly. And I will see you next time. And then